Our tale wends toward the final days.
Maybe we don't belong here. But neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
I'm gonna cry. Where hearts and souls align.
Will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction.
By their light,
In darkness,
forge ahead.
seek joy. Walk free and bear the light for others to follow. Here. Feel. Think.
That's so cool. No way.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser.
That's why you guys wanted me to watch the 1.0
we're hardly
moment.
alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
The amount of chills my body just felt was overwhelming. Wow.
Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Sharlayan should be coming into view at any moment.
This is the first time we heard Hydaelyn since Heaven's Word? Unless that blonde girl that appeared to us has some connection to Hydaelyn, is like the new Minfilia medium. I don't know, we'll see. I just have no idea who that blonde girl could be. When I first heard her voice, I thought Hydaelyn, so that's why my brain wants to go there, but that's probably not the case. Oh, oh my god, speaking of. Tell me who you are.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
Wait, so confirmed?
Hear. Feel. Think.
Why didn't you... What? Girl? You got some splaining to do.
We meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Girl, I've been calling. Why now? Yeah. Why now? Why now?
After your sojourn in the first, I believe you have your answer.
Actual Hydaelyn or Vana? Actual Hydaelyn or Vana? Because I see
An
Ameliance.
understanding of what I truly am, what Hydaelyn has always been, a primal.
Yeah, weird that you're finally admitting it. So did you temper me?
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him.
Right. God, I have so many questions.
7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid.
Okay, so this is like an immense strain on her to even do this. She can't pull us in between anymore, in the worlds
Even
betwixt.
bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
Okay.
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
Okay. Can you get to the point?
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Crap, I'm trying to remember. I don't know if we know what promise. Unless I might want to review the Anamnesis and Eider. I might want to review what Vana said, because if I'm right and this is like not actually Hydaelyn, but maybe Vana, I don't know. The fact that she's wearing Amaratine robes tells me that it might be Vana. We know that Vana sacrificed themselves to become the heart of Hydaelyn.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
My traveler's heart.
We shall meet again, and soon.
Okay, I pray you have more to say at that point. My mind is racing. My mind is racing.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
There she is.
I have chills already. They didn't even show
Good
it.
old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Let's go.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You're my kids now. You're not alone.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Estinian, you sweetheart. Estinian wants to adopt them.
Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. Moon's haunted. Moon is haunted. This is not a drill. Moon is haunted. Let's go. Oh.
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
14 bureaucracy walker. Hate it. Wow. Woo! Hi guys. Hi. Oh my god, I'm blind. Hi everybody. Thanks for coming. Oh my Well, G'raha is accompanying you. Next, try speaking with Krile. Wait, is he? Why did I get emotional over having my cat boy follow me? Cry one. Yeah, technically cry one. What a stupid reason to cry. I'm mad. Oh. What a dumb reason to cry. I'm upset. Uh-huh. Not me getting left on red for a book. What, that book pussy better than mine? Excuse you. Pay attention to me, husband.
You are my superstar.
How could you do this?
FFXIV excite.
Your efforts to gain G'raha's attention go unnoticed. He appears to be lost in his reading. I love that you guys are like, I love this. It's so cute. How did you guys get the exact outfit that the NPCs wear though? Unless that's an actual NPC. Hang on, they're over top of it. I'm embarrassed. It was actually an NPC. There was a thief underneath. There was a ninja hiding underneath. I thought it was the NPC. Stealth 100. They're rushing around the world collecting supplies, basically. Collecting supplies and information. I'm sorry, that was so cute.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Sorry, this is very cute.
It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Sharlayan?
Yeah.
G'raha said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. When he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume.
You didn't.
Silently.
And I don't want you to start believing that.
It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Nope. Nope. It was always going to end that way. Hydaelyn has a bad habit of blaming herself for things. I want her to stop that. Are these the gleaners, I wonder?
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
Labyrinthos.
A vast complex beneath the island.
Oh.
Sharlayan is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples.
Right.
Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility.
I want to get in there. That sounds so cool.
Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
It's because they're in a rush before Eorzea gets dubbed. Thanks for the follow, by the way.
Wait. Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual?
Yes.
Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats.
Correct.
And gleaners answer to the Forum.
Correct. The Forum absolutely knows
If the
something.
appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Let me in there. I'm gonna get in that Labyrinthos.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed.
This is so cool.
If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Wow. The Northern Empty Labyrinthos. That's so cool. They really had to twist the knife, and putting Emmett as narrator, yeah, it's cruel. But I love his voice so much, so I allow it. Even just hearing him in the Endwalker trailer, though, it hurt. It really felt like a knife twist.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
That's crazy. That's so cool.
Ugh.
Headache with pictures? What's going on? No? What's going on? What was that?
Did you call to me just now?
No. I don't think I did.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent.
Why do you explain? Why do Kate? These scions.
Sure. Let's get to work.
These scions, bro. Whenever something like headache happens, headache with pictures, they're feeling weak. Why do they always explain it away? Oh, I'm tired from traveling. Oh, it must have been the lift. Like, hello? When every single time something like this has happened, it's been like catastrophic and people have been literally dying, and they're like, I'm just tired from the travel. That's it. I get so mad. Like, we should be documenting these small changes. Ugh, I cannot with these scions, dude. In that case, how about we head to the Archeon? From there, we can reach the lower... Krile, what is happening? Krile, what's wrong? I'm fine. Oh. I'm gonna frickin' lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Krile. Krile. Krile, have you learned nothing from the previous hours and hours and hours of MSQ? It's just a headache. What's the big deal? It's never just a headache with the scions. It's never just a headache with the scions. Come on. Lilies of the Valley? No, Lily of the Valley looks different than this. Close though.
Hard to look away, isn't it?
Okay, that sounded like Artbert for a second. I think everyone sounds like Artbert.
But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion. You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true.
I love this man's voice. I love this man's voice. Are you kidding? This theme hurts your heart. Oh no!
This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders.
Like a mood ring.
Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy. Dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Sharlayan at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect.
I'm a bit of an empath
And
myself,
there
actually.
are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration.
I mean, they're pretty magical plants from the sound of it. Eat the mood ring? No! A mood flower, if you will.
As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Heart blooms. Those are cool. Hmm? Krile?
Krile?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
I'm glad you agree.
Krile, dude, Krile is, I don't like this. I don't like what's going on with Krile. I think the echoes she might be experiencing, I think the headaches she might be experiencing maybe are echoes that she's not telling us about. I don't know. I don't remember how Krile's echo works. I think it's the same as ours. I wish there was a whole field of these flowers. But he did say that they bloom like slowly and rarely. It'd be sick. It'd be a beautiful area. Where's Krile? Oh my god, Krile, I'm over it right now. Krile is currently hanging at Taco Bell. Krile, I'm gonna beat her, honestly. If she's not dead, I'm gonna beat her. Hi, you guys. I think I found Krile and some other stragglers. Okay, girl, start explaining. Start splaining. Can you do that? Is that allowed?
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting.
I mean, but is it alive though, or just in
She
stasis?
said you would need it for the journey ahead.
She said? Oh my god, Krile! She's pissing me off so much right now. Krile, explain yourself. Hydaelyn?
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
The realization. I'm gonna scream.
Thank you.
Oh, creepy. I don't like it.
Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment.
So that was Hydaelyn calling out to her then.
Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance.
This is unsettling. Krile got contacts.
Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment.
Oh.
It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest.
Yeah, that's when you spoke at length with us. Hang on, what did you just say? Oh, it was an incorporeal form. Okay, I thought she said it was a corporeal form.
After Minfilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you.
Another.
Take the flower. Walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe what you will. That blue will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
Well, that was a heavy, cryptic message.
You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
Oh boy. Yeah, we got caught. Uh-oh! Jig is up! Jig is up! Uh-oh!
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city.
Oh boy. It got really bad, really fast.
Absent companion, he has already been detained.
No! You did not!
Grah! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
He was just reading books!
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
God! Grah went to library jail.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
Fair. How are we interfering exactly? You're interfering! You asking that is more interfering!
I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
Hopefully you learned aught of use. Oh! I think he did learn something.
The Forum will come to order.
There was a little grin on his
This inquiry
face.
is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front.
I kind of feel like I want to spit out some theories here on what's going on. I feel like there's two possible situations with the Forum. The bottom line is, yes, they know whatever is going to afflict the lands is only going to afflict Eorzea, right? They know that, we know that for a fact, because they're planning to migrate. They're planning to make themselves self-sufficient with high yield crops, fast growing, yada, yada, yada. We know that. Now, the reasoning for why they know that is what I haven't nailed down yet. It's possible. No, it seems too obvious to go to Ascian involvement, where Fandaniel basically said, listen, like, we'll leave you alone. Just let us have our fun in Eorzea. That seems too... No, it doesn't seem quite right. It doesn't seem quite right to me. The only other option is... I don't quite know it. I don't quite have anything ironed down yet. Unless Hydaelyn said let it go or something. I don't know. Unless maybe Hydaelyn spoke to them and said, look, this is what's going to happen. Protect yourselves so that life can go on. I don't know. Those are the only two ideas that I have currently.
But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
I don't know my history very well. 270 years ago. That's definitely important. I don't know my history very well, though.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea.
Ah, there it is. Thank you, Ishola.
You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh so important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
He's getting force choked.
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore.
What could they have potentially seen in the Ethereal Sea? What exists in the Ethereal Sea?
Knowing this,
could be Hydaelyn.
What would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle?
It depends on how time flows in the Ethereal Sea. I don't know.
We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
It's the trailer thing! We would. Or it would.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Love it. Love it. Love it. I love her so much!
Such misguided zeal.
Love it so much! She said it! She said the thing! She said the thing! I'm so happy! I've been waiting for this moment.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand,
Friend of Louis
By
Soir.
their own admission, these Scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches.
Right.
But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same.
Thank you.
Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections.
Let's go, dude. The first reasonable person in this
Put
forum.
yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given?
Hell yeah. Monteshane, probably. Thank you for being a singular voice of reason. We're essentially being given a second chance. Thank you, Monteshane.
Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
We're being given a second chance. If as long as we don't try and dig anymore, they won't expel us. Or expunge us. I don't know what the word is.
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed.
You don't get a vote. Well, I'm still voting anyways.
Students, Scions, you have heard the forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences.
Bet. Kind of feels like we learned everything we needed to anyways.
Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Alphino? Alizé? It is you. Mama Leveilleur? When I heard you'd been dragged before the forum, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so very glad they allowed you to stay. Mother? Please be reasonable. Please be the reasonable one.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit.
Oh, gosh.
And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
This is cute. Gifts!
Master
Big exciting
Alphino,
coming.
Mistress Alizé, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
I want to go in their rooms, dude. I have mental images of what I think their rooms would look like, and I really want to go in them. You don't really know somebody until you've seen their room.
Twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
No, it's too cute.
Tis plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect.
Their Endwalker outfits.
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
The drip. I loved it in the trailer. Her Endwalker outfit.
It's perfect.
Oh, it's so cute.
Exactly what I would have chosen.
It's so cute.
But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Imagine Alphino in this.
You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become.
No, Ameliance is too precious. I
See
can't.
for yourself.
I can't handle her. I love, dude, Alfie's outfit.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
Alfie's outfit is so beautiful.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
Final touch?
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
And then this is when he becomes sage.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days. As a student, he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless.
What a good mommy. Sardo, that's an understatement.
Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now.
I'm gonna cry, dude. She's so sweet.
And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
That little wink.
I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
Dude, Ameliance must be protected at all costs. Holy heck.
We will, Mother. I promise.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
I'm gonna cry again. Just after how upset I was over the 4 cheese moment in 5.55, this is like, I needed this. I needed this from Ameliance. I really did. that they have one good parent that they absolutely deserve. Oh. Did not know how much we needed it, honestly. Enjoyed your time with the Leveilleurs, I hope. I would ask how the twins fared, but their new outfits tell the tale. I only hope we can help them to reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge ever closer to the secret the Forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Hydaelyn is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident that once you've scouted out the situation in ENDʷᵃቬᵉሔር, we'll be well equipped to plot out our next move. One thing I'm curious of. I would have hoped that it would have gone in our key items, that little flower. Oh well.